you here today?
Well, I was taking a test for one of my classes, and my professor found out that I was cheating, and so she just told me she knows, but I haven't heard exactly what's going to happen yet, and I'm like freaking out about it.
Okay. Why did you cheat?
Well, it was a class that I wasn't really doing that well in, and this test came up, and I hadn't had as much time to study for it as I would have liked, and I just really wanted a good grade, and I don't know, it just seemed like not a big deal at the time, and I don't know, like, I just felt desperate to get a good grade, and so I felt like that's what I had to do to get it.
Okay. So you wanted a good grade on the test and didn't have much time to study for it, and that's why you cheated?
Yeah.
Okay. How did it make you feel? How did you feel after the test?
I felt really bad. I felt guilty because I had cheated, and kind of almost like even if I got the good grade, it wouldn't have mattered because I would have felt bad. But then after I found out that she knew that I cheated, I just felt like even more guilty and scared and just like stupid because like I should have known not to. Like it wasn't worth it.
When did she tell you that she knew you cheated?
I got an email about it later.
That same day?
That night.
Okay. And why do you think you felt guilty?
Well, I'm always that person that like never cheated and never did anything wrong and like followed the book, and I never really cheat on anything. Like I'm always the person that would take a lower grade, not to cheat, like not to do it right. But I don't know. I just felt like obsessed with getting a good grade on this test.
Okay. Did she say? Do you have to meet with her, your professor?
I have to see her in 2 days in her office hours.
Okay. Did she say anything about the consequences or?
She just said, "I know you cheated. You need to meet me at this time in my office."
Okay. What do you think might happen?
I'm worried that at the very least I'll get a 0, but I might get like repercussions for cheating from like the university, and like it's just dumb because even if I get a 0, like that's worse than I would have done if I hadn't cheated. So it's just like I don't know.
So it just doesn't seem worth it.
Yeah, so much regret.
Okay. How do you think you can overcome this? What steps do you think you can take to maybe calm down and not stress about it as much?
I don't know. It's like all I can think about right now, and like I don't know, because like the test was yesterday, and so like I just have been having trouble sleep. Like I couldn't sleep last night, and I just haven't been hungry, and like I just feel like this is like the only thing that like matters right now.
Okay. How can you come back from this? What is something that you can do to, or maybe what can you do to take that stress away from putting so much emphasis on getting the good grade, so much so that you consider cheating?
I mean, obviously, like I learned a lesson. Like I think even if I hadn't got caught, I wouldn't have cheated again because I felt so bad after I did it. But I think like I don't know, it's hard to see now, but I guess after all this, I'll like realize the big picture that like, and then like it's not worth the risk, and like, I don't know, just figuring out a way to get things done the right way the first time, and like, I don't know, just taking this as a big learning process, and it's hard to see now, but I guess at some point, I'll be able to.
Do you think time management played a factor in this? Just not having the time?
Yeah, I mean, I think I commit to doing too many things, and so it is a hard class, and so I didn't leave myself enough time to study for it in the first place, and then just I haven't been sleeping, and so then that slows down my memory process, and just like a chain of events.
Okay. Well, what I would suggest to you is that when you go to meet with your professor, just be honest with her. Tell her everything that you told me. I know it was wrong. Like, I know what I did was wrong, and I feel really bad about it. And just tell her I had a lot of stuff going on, and I wasn't able to study for it the way that I wanted to. And just be honest with her, because I think she'd probably take it better. Obviously, there's still going to be repercussions from it, but she might take it better if you're just honest with her.